the game can see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time.
Ortiz, you ain't never seen this man show a video where he was running on the track. Ever!
Never.
Okay.
All right, bro.
D, I'm gonna spit some Patreon questions at you while you're laying down.
Yes, sir.
Simple.
Yes, sir.
So,
Chris, yo, my team on point.
Is that when he hit him dead in his face? I don't know if he was on point as much as that was just survival.
I had them hands for a living. I'm straight.
all right, so we got from Alex Doomsday Lioness.
Oh, Lord.
Is there any particular heavyweight in the division that you would like to destroy?
Well, I want to unify the division, so, you know, when my career over with, I want to say I beat everybody. So, I mean, it ain't like I got one fighter I want to destroy more than the other. You know what I mean? I want to fight them all. I want to fight all the best, the so-called best, and more. You know what I mean? I want to lead this game without a doubt. That people say I fought everybody, so you know you can't call no fighter a bum or something like that. That's so disrespectful anyway, to call a fighter a bum. But you know I don't want to leave no doubt.
How much of a threat do you consider Luis King Kong Ortiz to be, and do you predict the KO?
Luis Ortiz is definitely a threat. I mean, he got the pedigree, but it's amateurs though. When I think about pros, it's a whole nother different game. You know what I mean? 300 amateur fights is amateur fights. You know what I mean? That can be good or that can be bad. The good part about it can be because you have the skill, you have the spirits, you know, that have been in there with different styles. But the bad part about it is the pros, so you have to convert from amateur to pros. And if you still have amateur's ways, then it may not affect that person that's in the ring that's a professional. You know, he still slap box. I mean, he still slap with his punches. He still cross his feet. He get off balance as well too. You know, it's a lot of things that he have flaws in that people don't pick out, but I see them very clearly. You know, so he's a threat, but I'm definitely gonna knock him out, 100%.
Do you feel that the boxing public will finally give you credit due to the fact that you will be defeating the most dangerous man in the division after you get a win over Luis Ortiz?
I think some will and some won't. You know, for some apparent reason, people have got me picked as the guy to hate. You know, for some reason, which is hilarious. It's funny to me. You know, I don't take nothing personal for nobody. Everybody's free to their own opinion, whatever they may feel, whatever they may say. You know, even if I see you, I may still, you know, I'm still gonna smile because I'm gonna prove. The best thing about me is proving people wrong, which I've done 39 fights over and over again, and it's gonna make the 40th fight. So, okay, so you know, I'm gonna continue to do that. And while I continue to do that, how many times people gonna make excuses of my wins? How many times people gonna make excuses of my style? You know, it's just like I consider boxing like any kind of a combat game. You got Mortal Kombat. You got Street Fighter. You got all these different games that got different characters that have different styles. You pick your favorite style to the best of your ability, who you think is gonna win it. And unfortunately, my style is my style. You know, so you know, I don't care about what people say. But like I said, I think some gonna give me the credit that I deserve and need, and some still gonna live in the shadow of a doubt.
Alex says to tell you he sends his loves and blessing, Bomb Squad.
Yeah, baby.
And shout out to the Missile Squad, Willie. From Anthony Edwards in Cincinnati, he says, what's your biggest flaw in your own opinion, and what have you done to correct the issue or work around it?
Everything is my biggest flaw. So I work on everything, every day. Jab, feet work, hand speed, right hand, left hook, everything. I work on everything. Everything is a flaw to me. You know, I can't pick out just one particular thing and say, oh, I need to work on that. I work on everything. If I work on everything, then it become a muscle memory. So once it become a muscle memory, then my body automatically react to what I see. You know, that's why I'm able to go to the body when some may not see nothing there, just like I just did. Went to the body when I'm switching feet or see certain things and it become a muscle memory. Like I train every day for the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. You know, so that's everything my flaw.
Robert Weatherall from the UK, aka Robbie Hearn, says, "Do you see the Joshua fight happening this year?"
I mean, you know, I'm ready. I've been ready 2 years ago. People don't understand. This ain't just happened. You know what I mean? I've been calling them out. I've been calling all the guys out. I've been calling the best out. This ain't nothing new, man. This ain't nothing new at all. It may be new to new fans, maybe new to certain people, but this ain't new. So, you know, I'm ready for whoever, whenever they feel like they're ready. I'm very experienced in this game. This is about to be my 40th fight, and you know, I've seen so many different styles going up in amateurs, then coming up in the pro ranking. I done got countless of hours with sparring with all types of champions all over the world. I'm ready for whoever. I understand others not ready, or they feel like they need more time, or they feel like they need more experience. Then, you know, if so, then hey.
Do you think that outside of yourself and Anthony Joshua, the division is thin and has no other real challenges?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't disrespect other fighters that's coming up. And it's a lot of names that's coming up that probably haven't been heard of yet. But you know, they may come up in the next 6 months or the next year or so. You know, it's just like me. It's just like any other guy that's at the top. We didn't hear of him once before, and now we hear of him. You know what I mean? There was once upon a time there wasn't a Deontay. Deontay was on the radar. He was coming up. He was a prospect. Now I'm a champion, and it's the same as other guys. There's a lot of guys that's coming up in the division we just haven't heard of yet.
Has the WAGs of Atlanta been a distraction, or has it helped raise your profile?
The West Atlanta definitely hasn't been a distraction. If anything, it have helped people learn me, to understand me as a fighter. You know what I mean? As a father. All right, bro, have a good one. You know, it definitely have raised my profile in the sense of people can see me in a different light than just a fighter. You know, a lot of people stereotype fighters. They always think that because we carry this attitude about ourselves when it's time to fight. Just like me, for instance. You know I scare a lot of people. How I speak, what I say, the way I move. You know what I mean? Which everything I say, I mean it. You know, when it's dealing with boxing, I mean what I say. But I'm a cool dude, and with the WAGs, it show you like outside of boxing, when I don't have to be so hostile, when I don't have to be, you know, in my zone. Because when I get around boxing, it's just like anybody that love their job. You in your zone, you know. So anything that's related to boxing, I'm in my zone. I'm having fun. But outside of boxing, as you can see on the show, I love to have fun. I'm all about family. I'm a homebody. I can stay at home with my kids and my girl all day long. And we entertain each other, all my brothers that's around me. You know, I got a lot of positive men around me. I got a lot of positive energy around me, you know, and that's all we do. We speak positivity. We think positive, we do positive, and you know, that's my life.
Do you think that beating Anthony Joshua will bring a wider support of your American countrymen?
I think, of course, that'll be for both. You know what I mean? That'll be for both, but for sure, you know, when it's all said and done, you know, my goal is to unify the division. My goal is to obtain all the belts, defend it for a couple of years, and then I'm out of here. That's my ultimate goal. I don't care if nobody knows my name. I didn't get in this sport to walk down the street and everybody know I like my peace. You know, I'm a people's person. Don't get me wrong. If it's 1,000 people who want pictures, I'm gonna take my time, and my team will tell you that. You know, many times I've been rushed to do things. But no, the people, you know, I like being with the people. I like communicating, interacting with the people. But I don't do this so people know who I am. If they know who I am, then that's fine. If they don't, then that's cool too. You gonna hear about it. The way I fight and my style and how I knock guys out, it's gonna speak for itself. But my ultimate goal is to unify the division and be able to take care of my family, and that's real.
With that being said, this question might not necessarily receive an answer due to you basically saying what's your goals, but is Big Baby on your radar after his recent comments where he got a bit, personal with your fiance?
What did he say about me?
I would have to pull it up, but
you know what? It don't even matter because he don't know my girl, man. He tried to put on this act, He's nothing but like his name speak, a big baby. That's all he is. What a baby do? They want to eat, they cry, they poop, and some of them cute. You know what I'm saying? But that's all he want to do. He ain't going nowhere. All he doing is making me more relevant, posting things or saying things. He don't know my girl. He couldn't even never approach a girl that fine anyway. He wouldn't even know what to say to a person that fine. You feel me? Yet alone talking about he did so or anybody else. So, that's just stuff he say to try to get under my skin or something. But he know the real thing. I don't want to told him to keep talking. I don't want to told him. He had to get permission from my brother to even come and speak to me. They don't want to get on me with that level. You know what I'm saying? They know. Everybody know I'm a real nigga. I'm a real dude. And when it comes to boxing, when it comes to stuff like I don't play. So they know this. So when you do approach me with caution, there will be some problems. But we ain't worrying about no Miller. He need to focus on his career and raising his profile. You know what I mean? And then he can speak. Until then, he keep doing what he doing. Keep posting. Keep making me relevant. I appreciate it.
All right. Next one is from Christian the Magician. Don't know where he's from. I think he might be from New York. He was at the appreciation night that you were supposed to come to. So he says, ask him if he'll be at the next TBV appreciation night. Invite him, Ness. He was supposed to come last year, but canceled last minute.
Man, anyone, any of them things y'all got hold, the appreciation parties and stuff like that, I'm there. If my schedule allows me to, I'm definitely there. I was there the first time, you know what I mean? So, and I enjoy myself. People, I'm a people's person. I love interacting with people. I love talking to different people. I love, seeing where their mind is, their outlook on life, their views, you know what I mean? So if it's there, if y'all got something going on and my schedule allows me, I'm there.
He says also, do you think that they should make a super heavyweight class in the near future?
No. Boxing is too confusing as is. It's too many belts. It's too many weight divisions as is. Why would you want to make a super heavyweight division? Heavyweight is still trying to climb. We have risen. We've came out of a dark place. But why would you want to add a super heavyweight division on it? It don't make no sense to me. You know what I mean? It's already enough money things going on with these organizations. Look at that, you gotta pay sanction fees for your belts and stuff like that. That's 40-something grand you gotta pay out of your pocket. You know what I mean? It's another way of adding another division to make money, man. It need to stop. We need to focus on what we have and minimizing what we have. Lesser belts, lesser division. If you want to make a division, hey, get rid of some of the lower classes. You know what I
mean? He sound like me.
It's super, we don't need a super heavyweight. What, so we can see sumo wrestlers boxing? No.
Because people don't want to stay in shape.
No.
All right, so we got another one from New York City. Dr. Mofongo Dominican says he wants to ditto the first question that Christian said about coming to the appreciation night. He said he owes us one. Second, the main knock from his haters is his lack of fundamentals. What does he make of the criticism? Does it bother him, or does he view it as an asset to his game?
It don't bother me at all. You know what I mean? Like I said before, everybody, is subject to their own opinion. I can't, dislike a person or hate a person because they feel a certain type of way. You know what I mean? All I do is ignore it. If it's on the social media, then, if it continues and I see it, I'll block you. Don't come on my page. You know what I mean? If you're going to have something negative, if you don't like what I'm doing, why come on my page? Why, you know what I mean? If I see it, I'ma block it. That's how I, it ain't nothing personal. It's just I feel like, all right, if you gonna bash me, if you gonna talk about this and that, state the facts. State what I've done. Why everybody always say what I ain't done? I mean, I'm doing something right. I ain't a champion for nothing. I ain't undefeated for nothing. I don't have the highest knockout ratio in boxing. I ain't knocking all my opponents out for nothing. So something working. You know what I mean? So it don't really get to me. Some of it is very laughable. We sit back and laugh. I really don't pay attention to it at time unless it's been brought to my attention. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a positive being. I'm a positive light. I'm full of energy. And any of my brothers, everybody hang around will tell you, Deontay ain't about the mess. You know what I mean? I leave the mess in the ring. I leave the mess around boxing. Other than that, I'm peaceful.
Ain't no show without info. Joe from California says, first of all, tell Wilder, thanks for chilling with us at the TBV Appreciation Party in Las Vegas. You're cooler than a fan, real down to earth. It was like talking to one of the homies. Please come to the next one, bro. Do you think you focus too much on AJ? You speak more about him than Ortiz. Are you overlooking Ortiz? And if you could change one thing in boxing, what would it be? Good luck, champ.
My thing is, name one fighter that I was about to fight, and then I ain't mention nobody else's name, man. Always. I tell people, I don't look past no fighter. I respect every fighter get in the ring. I ain't looking past Ortiz, but I do window shop. I do look through. Looking past and looking through is two different things. I can see through Ortiz. So by me seeing through a man gives me the motivation to, and all the necessary things that I need to go to the next level. I ain't looking past Ortiz, not one bit. If so, I wouldn't be training. I wouldn't be busting my ass every day. I wouldn't be sacrificing my body, my time, being away from my children that I love so much because I have to do this. I wake up every day, aches and pains, and have to fix that and get that right. You know what I mean? Most of the time, I don't even want to do this at times. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot. It's a lot to put your body through so much, and people don't understand. They don't understand the training, the sacrifice, all the hard work that we put into this, the energy that we put into boxing. It ain't just that one night, that one fight, and we get all this money. It's more, it's beyond that. Because some people won't even get past the training part of it. I don't, most time I enjoy it, but most time I don't. I don't enjoy it with my body's hurting now. I just got off a 5-hour flight, and I had to drive here for 3 hours, and now I'm here and stuff. I don't want to do all that. Of course, I want to fight when it's time to fight. I want to get that check. You know what I mean? But when it's time to put in that work, a month, 2 months, and stuff like that, who wants to do that? Shit, half the time people don't even want to go to their regular job. You know what I mean? Right. So I do what I do because it's me. It's me. I'm me. I'm self-made. People worry about all the wrong things I do. They want me to be perfect. When it comes to me, I have to be perfect. I have to fight the best. I can't look bad fighting them. I gotta win all the rounds, and I gotta knock them out. It's crazy, but it's only me though. It's only me. And people hate a confident black man. They hate that I'm black and I'm confident. I believe what I say. And anybody that don't believe what I say, I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show them. Because that's all I've done all my life. All my life, oh, you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't shit, you'll never be shit. So what I've done, I proved them all wrong in this boxing game. If you don't believe what you see, continue to speak. Continue to say it. Because in the end, you're gonna be the fool. I promise you that. Nobody beat me in this heavyweight division. Nobody. And these guys know. People on the outside looking in, they don't understand the aspect of being a fighter. They don't understand seeing a real person in front of you. Say, this dude don't play. He really means what he say. And a lot of guys in this division wish they had the confidence that I had. They wish they can say what I say. They don't say what I say because they're not sure if they're gonna win that night. But Deontay Wilder's positive. I'm sure I'm gonna win. They don't understand how you can be so sure. Because I believe in myself. I don't need pats on the back. I even tell my you barely hit him. Say good job. This is because I tell them, y'all don't got to tell me that. I know when I'm doing good. I know when I'm doing bad. You don't have to tell. I don't feed off the good job and this. I don't have no yes men in here. I don't keep them around me because I ain't no yes man myself. So I appreciate my supporters. I love my supporters. I don't focus on the negative. I don't focus on the haters so much. we appreciate them too, but I appreciate my supporters. All my supporters, I thank you guys. All my day ones, I thank you guys. I listen to you guys. I hear you guys. And I appreciate you. So not only am I doing it for myself, but I'm doing it for them as well too. So with that being said, I'm going all the way to the top. Ain't nobody in the heavyweight division gonna beat me. And if anybody thinks so, put your money where your mouth is and tell your favorite fighter to fight me.
Ayers Joseph says, how will you approach the AJ fight if they ever get some minerals and fight you? Do you outbox him, use your range, wear him down, or just go in for the kill? Also, don't let that, I guess he's watching Wags, He says, don't let that chick pressure you, bruh. Ha ha. Don't ever let her give you an ultimatum like that. She's gonna throw you off your game. Don't let it happen, my nigga. Hold it down. Bomb squad.
Now, you know, every you know, with me, every fighter possesses something in them to bring something out of me. You know, I never fight the same. And people don't, you know, they'll look at the fight, they're like, well, he lost these rounds. So what? It's a 12-round fight. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some, just like life. But keep in mind, I'm always calculating. I'm always thinking. I'm always plotting. I'm always planning my next move in the ring. I'm very smart. There's a lot of secrets in the ring that people don't understand, they can't see. You know, it's a different story. It's a different view on the outside than when you actually in there, you know. And, you know, whatever style Josh will come with me at that time, I'm going to be able to adjust, and I'm gonna bring him something. Each fighter brings something out of me. Some may not. Most fighters bring the best out of me. You know what I mean? If he, just like Ortiz, you're going to see a different fighter. You're going to see a different approach. You're going to see a different guy. It's all going to depend on Ortiz, though. If Ortiz come in there and slouch around and just be moving and stuff like that, then I'm going to pick him apart, and then I'm going to knock him out. Now, he come in there with this flawless style, this Cuban school background that he's supposed to have, and he's supposed to do that because that looked good against other fighters. Ortiz ain't never had a fighter that was just willing to just want to really knock his ass out. Ortiz ain't never had a guy that's just so grimy with a natural killer instinct. Natural. I don't have to get mad. I don't have to find things. I don't have to do. My heart can go, I can love you, and the next minute I can hate you just like that. Easy. That's just me. Ortiz ain't never had that. So we're going to see, do that still withstand the hand of time when it's time to fight me? I don't think so. And with the Wags thing, you know, man, me and my baby, I love my girl, man. That girl right there, she's a strong woman. You know, she really supports me, have my back. You know, she like my best friend. So we have fun on the show, and we live our life. We allow people to come in and see our life for a little bit, and we enjoy it. So, you know, whatever happens, just know I did it out of love. You know what I mean? Every man need a woman.
For sure. Greg Morgan says, hey champ, growing up, which heavyweight fighter did you look up to and admire the most? Good luck against Ortiz. I'll be rooting for you. # Team Wilder.
My man, salute. Of course, I've grew up watching the Tysons and the Holyfields and the Roy Jones. I've seen a little bit of the James Toney's, just highlights and stuff like that. But my ultimate fighter that I didn't get an opportunity to see that I love so much, and one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about the sport, was Muhammad Ali. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own fighter that they love. They got their own reason why they love him, but it was just something about him that stood out amongst the others. Not only did he do a great deed inside of the ring, but how he captivated the people, how the people loved him outside of the ring. It took him a while to get to that point. You know, people hated him. People thought he was a loudmouth. They wanted him to shut up. And most of the time they came to see him to lose, you know? But it's sad that when it's over, that's when people love you. It feel like it hurts people to love you while you're here. You know what I mean? When you have a fighter that's so confident in what he do and prove it each and every time, you know, it's so hard for people to just love you what you do and appreciate what you do without bash you. And then when you continue to do what you do, you know, and you retire, that's when they want to love you. Or when it's almost to the end of your career, that's when you're the baddest man in the world. Because you're looking at, I speak it all the time, I'm the baddest man in the world. I'm the baddest man in the heavyweight division. I'm the baddest man in boxing, period, because ain't no other smaller weight could beat me. You know what I mean? So that make me the king. I'm the baddest. And I'm willing to prove it to anybody. It ain't on my time. I'm waiting on the other. It takes two to get in the ring. I'm ready to go with anybody. But as soon as my career has come to an end, that's when you're going to hear Deontay Wilder was the baddest man in the world. And it's sad that it's going to be like that. When people can love me right now, they can appreciate me right now. Don't worry about my style. This boxing. Everybody got different styles. That's a part of it. Styles. You know? But, hey, may God be with them. Like I said, may God be with them. Blessing, love, and peace, baby.
Got another one from Stephen Armstrong. He says, hey, Deontay, nice one for allowing TBV and by extension, some of us fans, some access into your camp for this big fight against Ortiz. I have a feeling that there are enough factors involved in this matchup. His age, how he might be off PDs, if indeed he was on them, where you're at physically and mentally at this point in your career, coming into this contest, for example, that there could be a dark outcome in this contest. I know you have gone on record multiple times saying and expecting or / wanting to have a body on your record before your career is out. But how do you think Deontay, not the Bronze Bomber, would handle that if it were to happen?
That's a good, you know what? And I'm gonna start with that. That's a good question because I done thought about that before. I really thought about, you know, if I take a guy's life, because I'm very capable of doing it. I have all the attributes. I have everything to do it. You know what I mean? To take a life. And people value, you know, yeah, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna put it like this, you know. Deontay Wilder, you know, I think it's all gonna depend on what that man got going on. I mean, if he's single and got no family, then of course it's gonna be less hurtful. But if he has a family, have kids and stuff, because I love my children. I not only just love my children, I love everybody's kids. I love kids, period. If that would happen, of course the Bronze Bomber don't care. Bronze Bomber have to be that way. He have to be confident, and it's so real. Like the way I can switch on into this person, and when it's over, to switch off is crazy. Even my mannerism, like the way I feel, is crazy. The way I look at a man and tell him I can reach in his soul and tell him what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, and you gonna watch me do it. It's crazy because I mean it. But if that would ever happen, of course Deontay Wilder would feel bad. I would feel, I wouldn't even know. I haven't thought about that before. Because it wouldn't be nothing I could do to bring that man back. It couldn't be nothing, no gift, no money, nothing, no support that I could get to his family that would bring that man back. But again, at the same time, I look at this sport, I'm like, we both signed up for this. We don't know what's gonna happen in that ring. He trying to do the same thing to me. So I can only feel so bad for so long, you know what I mean? I can only feel a certain way for so long until I have to move on. Because at the end of the day, I probably would take heat, you know what I mean, for killing a man in the ring. And then I already saying I want to do it. Although that's the Bronze Bomber. Some people will say, you bullshitting, you know, that's just you know what I mean? But, you know. But at the same time, people have to look at that. We signed up for this. This is what we chose to do as an occupation. You know, and with that being said, whatever the consequences come behind our action, we must live up to that. We must be the one that have to be judged in the end. You know what I mean? Not nobody else. So if that does happen, Deontay Wilder would definitely feel sorry. I feel a certain type of way, especially if he had kids, but at the same time, I have to get over it because he signed up for this. And then I pre-warned him, so he still got in there that night. He had a choice. we got a choice. We can talk just like this fight. We got a choice. We got a choice to steal if we want to fight or we don't. Some people take the road to cheat, try to do banned substance, and not fight. You know, let's face it, they do that, not to fight. But when it's time to get ready to come out in that ring and say, all right, let's go, it's time to go. You have a choice right there. Do I want to go and do I not? And if they decide to walk out and get in that ring, and that bell say ding, and that referee lowers his hand,
do your job. All right, well, related to the above topic, can you feel when your power both overcomes an opponent's resistance, and can you feel when someone, that rare one, if it exists, takes it well? If someone can actually take your power, can you ever feel that?
I mean, taking it is self-explanatory. I mean, if he takes the punch, then you see that, you know, he's taking it. But with boxing, like I always say, fighters are some of the biggest actors. You know, when they take a punch, some may say it don't hurt. You know, most of the time it's the indication like, damn, you know what I mean? And especially when you know you can punch. You know, I don't care if I hit you soft or if I hit you hard, I know it hurts. You know, and that's the thing about them. They keep me like, all right, you take that one, all right, you're gonna take another one. You take that one, you're gonna take another one. You take that one, you're gonna take another one. And that's just how I am. So if he takes it, then I keep giving. But there's one thing for sure. When you hit a man and you hit him in a certain spot or position on his head, or even if you hear a certain sound, you know you got that man. Just like with Spuka. With Spuka, I hit him dead. It was like slicing cheese, like I said. I didn't even look at Spuka when I hit him because I know it was gone. From the feeling that I felt from my hands, I knew he was gone. It been guys in sparring when I done clipped and I done heard a certain sound and I knew. You know, so all that feelings, hearing, you know, all that stuff plays a part. You know, it's boxing is so advanced in what we think it is. It's a beautiful sport. It's the science of it. It's so crazy. Like I said, there's many secrets in this ring. Man, damn, they took me to a moment. It's a lot of, boxing is a beautiful sport, man. That's all I can say. Just off the feeling, the scene, even have to believe in yourself just to get in this ring. Like, you know, I never get butterflies. I never get scared, ever. I love this sport. I love being able to prepare my body, get my mind mentally in a state where I know I gotta get in the ring and destroy somebody. Like, the feeling that takes over me is crazy. The feeling, like, crazy.
Speaking of feelings taking over, how do you not let the confidence take over? Because now, I mean, I've been here quite a few times now, and it seems every time I'm here, you're dropping someone in sparring. So how do you tell yourself, in a real fight, I might not get the knockdown and get these a 10-8, or I might not get a knockout, even though you see it consistently, even in practice, you're dropping these guys.
You don't tell yourself that. When you know you can do something, you ain't gotta tell yourself. You don't worry about what you can't do. Focus on what you will do, what you said you're gonna do. That's the belief part about it. If you believe in yourself, if you say you're gonna do something, if you believe you're the best in here, you ain't gonna have no doubts. You ain't gonna say, what if I hope to do this? I hope to do what I say I do. What if I don't do it? What if I don't knock him out? You messing up. Again, words are powerful. They're like spells. They're like curse. We can jinx ourselves without words. But the strongest part about it is the belief. If you believe every word you say, why can't it not happen? Because it's gonna manifest. When you put it out in this magical universe, in this place that we live, we call Earth, when you put those words out there, it will manifest. It's called the attraction of love. You know, so when I say things, I don't have a shadow of a doubt. No shadow of a doubt that I don't believe what I say. I believe 1,000% in what I say. So if I say I'm gonna do something, it ain't gonna be like, damn, what if I don't do it? I done talked all this shit. Damn, now I gotta deliver. I don't worry about that. I worry about what I said, and I'm gonna do it. Like I said again, the belief part is the strongest part. If you can't believe, then you ain't gonna achieve. It's just like with air. We say it can be air. We believe that it is making us believe. We believe that it's air to make us breathe and live. We'll never be able to see it. It's just like religion. Some people say God real, some say it ain't. Some say they don't believe because they can't see. Some say, well, I'll believe it when I see it. We hear it all the time. But why can you not believe it and still not see it? Why can't you do that? Your mind is powerful. Your mind is a powerful thing. And if you learn how to use your mind, you indestructible. Like, people don't understand. Like, I do a lot of meditation. I do a lot of visualization. It allows me to strengthen my mind. It allows me to see certain things. See, with the Ortiz fight, I've fought him 100 times. He don't even know it. I've seen him 100 times in my head. I've meditated. I've seen the fight. So when the fight happens, I've been there. I've done that. I've already knocked him out. He don't even know it. But he'll find out come March the 3rd.
Can you see a Remains Stavern 2 type of performance, like flattening Lewis the way that you did Stavern?
Oh, most definitely. Anybody capable. Any fighter. Any fighter. See, I was possessed in that fight. I was outside of my body watching me beat that man. Really. That's how strong the mind is. You meditate?
I don't, but I pray. I'm religious.
I
pray
just
too.
started meditating based
I pray
off
too.
like other boxers saying,
Yeah.
yo, I visualize, I meditate, you know what I'm saying?
It's a powerful exercise for your mind.
So sometimes just that, stepping out of that, is like, I'm gonna do it. I ain't even thinking hesitation to anything I'll do.
It's a powerful exercise.
Yeah.
See, when I fought Stavern, like, that wasn't me. Look at my mannerism in the ring.
Yeah, that
You know
was
what I'm
crazy.
saying? If you go back and look at the fight when they were announcing my name, my eyes went back into my head. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, you didn't even know yourself.
Bro, I was outside. Especially when I was looking at him like this, I'm outside of myself, looking at myself, pounding myself in the chest, or looking at him, or going, like it wasn't me there.
I was saying you trying to kill him. I thought he was dead.
I was trying to kill him.
The way he was
I said I want to kill him, and that's
But
what
he
that
went
was
in
he was
real
doing.
tough, doing everything. He was like, I'm from Brooklyn or somewhere.
He from everywhere.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, man, but I expected more from him. But
Yeah, but when you're a marked man like that, when you got a guy so confident and believe everywhere, it's gonna be hard to beat that man, no matter what type of flaws, no matter what he brings to the table. And that's what people don't understand. They don't understand the structure of boxing. They don't understand that part. They don't understand the mental part of it.
And
it's all mental.
right. What's even crazier is that you defeated him, right? And the response still was like from other people. I read blogs and posts. They were like, he's sloppy.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna work against Boom. You know what I'm saying?
whoever Boom is.
Yeah, but it's
whoever
always
Boom
like that with me though.
Right.
Just like look at Ortiz. Was Ortiz old his last fight?
No, now everyone's saying he's 45.
Was Ortiz old when he fought Jennings?
Crazy.
Was Ortiz old when he fought the Allen guy?
Yeah.
Or anybody else? But when it's time I accepted the fight, oh, he's old, blood pressure pills come about, and all this other stuff. I don't understand it. It's funny to me, but hey, I accepted the position that I'm in. I accepted to be the one to pick that people hate.
Do you take it like the Floyd Mayweather syndrome? Because there was always a point where people just paid to see Floyd lose and he never lost.
Yeah.
Now that he's gone, it's like, oh, Floyd was the best thing since sliced bread. But when he was here, they called him boring.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Floyd got another type of hate on him, though. You know what I mean? And a lot of people say bring on himself because he boasts about everything that he do. Whether he lying or telling the truth. And even if he lying, then people gonna believe him because, they've seen him make the money. You know what I mean? But the thing about it, people get jealous of that. They hate that. They hate it because their life is miserable. And if their life ain't miserable, just to see it, you know what I mean? Yeah. People hate to be happy for people. I don't understand, because I'm happy for people. Like just like with me, a lot of people say, oh, you jealous of Josh? No, I'm not. I am so happy for that man. For one, he a black man. I'm happy for him. Super happy for him. Anybody that's doing well, I'm happy. For y'all guys, y'all traveling, y'all doing y'all thing, I'm happy. I wouldn't even attend the parties if I wasn't happy. And nobody don't attend and they always make an excuse. They haters. They don't want to because they don't want to see the success. Look at it, he done been successful again another year. People don't come, you're gonna know why. They don't want to see it happening. Just like anything else. People don't want to see it happen. They gonna fake it in front of your face. Oh, man, you doing your thing. Why you ain't came to no party then, man? You know what I mean? It's real. It's real. It's real. It's real because they don't want to celebrate your success. Yes. And those that do have it, yeah, hey man, you doing good. Just like me, I can say, man, you doing good. You doing good. But the thing about it, when you come past a person, when you go higher, reach higher goals than a person, or you elevate higher than them, then that's when they start, don't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, man. It's sad that people have a problem. They struggle with being happy for others before being happy for others. Some of them don't even, but they want everybody to be happy for them when they doing something. And that's the thing about me. I'm happy for others because when I make it and get in a position, I want you happy for me. I want you to feel the same way that I felt for you. And that's me. I'm genuine like that. I don't have no hatred in my body. I don't have no jealousy in my body.
That's the hospitality, though.
I mean, I love people, no matter what color they are. I love my people. I strongly love my people, but I love all people. You know what I mean? And I'm genuinely happy for people. I love to see people succeed. I love to see people I love to see people be on that grind, work hard, and achieve and be able to make it and say, damn, I made it! Yes. You feel me? Because I was in that position one point in time, man. I've been in that position where I had to sleep in the cars and shit like that and have a big ass motherfucking, I had a king mattress fitting in the motherfucking back seat of my motherfucking Ford 1994 Ford Explorer. Or when I had to drive the Budweiser truck and we advertised the Budweiser truck and couldn't even see the fucking gym. True stories. All the multiples of jobs that I had to support my family. Paying rent, but then only having $30 and they didn't even have groceries in my house, but I still had a daughter but basically a family to feed. Many times where I ain't had no money, damn, how am I gonna do this? That's my story. People don't know my story. Grew up on the west side of town. Wasn't nothing. I would never say, I conduct myself in such a way because I didn't have it. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in not having that, and then when you get something, you act a fool because you didn't have whatever. I feel you live your life how you want to live it. And whatever you do, whatever decision you make in your life, if it's the right decision, the wrong decision, whatever the consequences behind that, your action, you suffer. You deal with it like a man. I deal with everything that come with me like a man. I'm like, all right, it's gonna pass because the storm ain't gonna always be dark where I am because I ain't gonna allow it. My mind too strong. Even with the haters, my mind too strong. So they can say what they want, but the proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean? I'm gonna continue to prove. You doubt me, I'm gonna continue to prove. My supporters, they with me, so we gonna continue to prove. So it work hand in hand.
Look at Ortiz. You ain't never seen this man show a video where he was running on the track. Ever! Never.
TBV family, yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingvoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.
No other sight in the game could see the boxing voice.